Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 17th to the 23rd, 2024 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. If you are sound sensitive, this is the time to mute the reading and then unmute it when you see me pick up the singing bowl. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Virgo. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, you're crowned by the Ace of Swords. I love that for you. The Nine of Cups. Let me just make sure you can see that. Okay. Angels and spirit guides. The King of Earth, the Knight of Earth. Ooh. The King of Air. So you're definitely taking this gift. Wow, is there a lot of power in you? All right, the Chariot, Cancer energy, angels and spirit guides. The 10 of Swords, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The 2 of Cups, angels and spirit guides. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles, angels and spirit guides. And the Tower. Okay, that makes sense. I know you're going to be looking at the Tower and being like, what are you doing here? Let me just make sure you can see it and read it all. Okay, let me move this up a little bit. What are you doing here? I don't want a tower in my reading. You are going through intense change, right? You are embracing your power, you're embracing yourself, and you are seeing positivity and prosperity coming into your life and changing your existence. And you're picking up the pieces after a tower time. I mean, the last couple of years, life, everything has been so intense. And 2025, energetically speaking, astrologically speaking, I really see this as, and feel this as a time where it's like, okay, now it's time to step into me. Like now it's time for me to claim my power, for me to claim, walking into this world calmly and respectfully and kindly and lovingly and peacefully, because I'm embracing this energy for me. And it's crowning with the Ace of Swords. It's God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of clarity of speech, of tenacity, of insight, of cutting through doubts, fears, negativities, hurts, pains, disappointments, and claiming your voice. And you take that gift with the Knight, with the King of Swords, without a hesitation, to say, now I rule. Now I step into my power. We have the 9 of Cups coming into play. The 9 of Cups is getting a wish granted that changes the game for you, that lets you know that spirit is listening to you, that lets you know that you're on the right track, that has like more ideas or more prosperity open up to you. It's kind of like with this small gift, so much is bestowed. And then it moves you to the King of Pentacles. You sit upon your throne, like you're claiming your throne, you're claiming your space, you're letting yourself take up space in this world and saying, this is my power and this is what I desire. You have King energy, right? You have 2 kings coming forward. You have powerful King energy. You also have Knight energy, which is activity, which is movement, which is going after things. You might not like to sit still during this week at all, but it's also squaring your shoulders and moving forward with confidence and competence and seeing your confidence and confidence guiding you. The King of Pentacles is seeing how things are interconnected. It's also embracing prosperity and success and no longer being afraid of prosperity or of success. You're having this insight, this understanding come to you and a clarity come to you. There's going to be an aha moment, a light bulb moment where it's like, oh, that was it. And it's going to seem so small, and yet it's going to be so big. The Knight of Pentacles is you taking the reins. Now, it's the slowest moving night, okay? So if you want things to go quickly, you're a Virgo. It's not going to. Earth sign energy moves slow. Does it move powerfully? Does it change the earth? Yes, it does, right? When the plates in the earth move, everybody knows it, but they move slow. And so this is going to be a time where it's like, as much as you would like to move fast, because you have that counterbalance, right? You have the slowest moving king with the fastest moving king. You have the slowest moving knight with a gift of clarity and insight and like, let's just go for it energy. And so with the knight, with the King of Pentacles, you claim your prosperity, you claim your success. You're taking in the reins, and also you're looking out over the horizon of your existence and saying, okay, where do I plant my seeds of wealth, prosperity, and success? How do I move forward? What do I want? Where am I going? And there's going to be a lot of kind of decision making that you're doing for yourself, kind of planning, looking at a bigger picture. And it brings you to the King of Swords, where you're embracing your voice. You're also being very logical about things. The King of Swords can be astoundingly logical, like overly so. Just like the King of Pentacles can be overly focused on money and prosperity and status. You know, the King of Air can be like the scholar, and they won't listen to you unless you went to a prestigious college, unless you did this, unless you did that. And it's like, those things don't really matter as long as you have knowledge and insight on your side. And so here it's moving away from the staunchness of it all. The like, it has to fit into these boxes and be this way. And it's embracing your confidence, your competence, and your assertion of self. It moves you to the Chariot, and you're taking the reins once again, just as you take the reins with the Knight of Pentacles. And the Chariot is Cancer energy, time frame June 21st to July 22nd. You're taking the reins of what you want. You are going after what you desire. You're looking at things with a sense of movement, with a sense of, we're going to make some big changes here. But you're going to run into, as you're taking the reins, right? And remember, only nobility rode a chariot in ancient times, right? King Tut rode a chariot. There was a hypothesis about, he might have fallen off the back of a chariot while he was out and about, and that's how he wound up passing away. I remember a documentary of that sorts when I was little. And so here there is a sense of, you have to claim being able to ride that chariot, being able to steer something of prestige and power, nobility, and determination. And it brings you there because it took great skill. It then moves you to the Ten of Swords, which is doubts and fears. It feels like you've been stabbed in the back, right? You've been hurt. It's been overwhelming. With the Ten of Swords, there is the sense of, you're taking the swords out of your back and you're embracing your voice. And now you have knowledge, and now you have understanding. And it's like, oh no, I'm not playing the same game you were. This isn't about backstabbing or betrayals. This is about, now I know. Now, even though I would have liked to say ignorant of this fact, I move forward and I have risen. This is a dying way of the old self, a rebirth of the new. I have risen in power. And it brings you to the Two of Cups. There's a sense of claiming your power, claiming your strength, claiming what it is that you want, and instantly being dunked in healing waters. Instantly embracing a healing, coming together of the sacred feminine, sacred masculine aspects of you. And then it brings you to the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo, where it is generational wealth, success, prosperity, abundance, but it is also rewriting your own history. It is saying, I am no longer looking at this as a generational curse. I am no longer being bogged down with, this is what I have inherited and I cannot raise my head above this point. I am rising like a phoenix from the ashes. I am rising into my power and into what I desire. And I am setting about greatness for generations to come. And then it brings you to this Tower time, where your world has fallen apart. It's not the same world that you were in before. And part of you is like, okay, and the other part is like mourning, but it's rebuilding time. It's looking at things and saying, this is a time of movement and absolute change. Either I embrace my voice and embrace my strength, or I get swept up in it. And you know what, Virgo, you really have no desire to be swept up in it. You're going to see, again, a very big, huge change around, because you have the 10 come in, repeat of the number 10, with your voice and your prosperity. You're embracing your voice and you're embracing your prosperity, your voice and your mind, clarity of mind, power of voice, clarity of worth, power of prosperity. Okay. And you are slaying some internal dragons during this time, some doubts and some fears and chaoses that you were holding on to. It moves us then to your spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. So we have two. We have the flicker, and it says, new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. And then we have the owl. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. I love that. It brings us then to our chakra message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Ooh, relationships. That's fantastic. The sacral chakra. And it is embracing the power of your sacral chakra, right? Your creativity, your relationships, your sensuality of being. If you're part of this family, you'll know what I'm about to say. Tap your tailbone, tap your kidneys. Releasing any negative, stagnant energy will really help your sacral chakra, will really help you balance and also rejuvenate, like revitalize yourself. And this moves you forward in power of relationships. It's the relationships you have with others, but it's also very much the relationship you have with yourself. And then it moves us to the energy to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the 6 of Pentacles. Be mindful of feeling like a beggar. Like it's feeling like I need my hand out. Like I can't do it. And spirit is like, you have the power of kings behind you, Virgo. You absolutely can do it. And it's not saying don't ask for help, but stop underselling yourself. That's going to be so important. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the blue jay. And it says, the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. And then we have your subconscious chakra message, which is psychic development. Your third eye is opening. This can be something that's very overwhelming. You can want things to fit into nice little boxes. And with your psychic development, your psychic self stepping into your power, I might feel like, oh no, it's not fitting into the box. So just be mindful about this during this time. There's a clarity of self and there's a power of intuition that's coming forward that would be very advantageous to listen to. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. So as much as we have the chariot come forward and say, take your power, know what it is that you want, and charge forward, right? Also embracing the power of the moon, the power of shadows and insight and quiet. The chariot is also going to be an energy that you need to be mindful of, because you can be absolutely flooded by emotions and not be able to see past that. Your own emotions, other people's emotions, and it will just seem like too much. And then the chariot will run amok, which is going to just be dangerous. It's like, then you'll be flooded by emotions and other people's emotions will just take over your own sacred space and it will just be too much. So just be aware of that. And then it moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Knight of Fire. And this is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is moving forward in passion and tenacity. It is also really focusing on career and wealth and power of voice and making yourself heard. And you are going to be looking at things moving forward. Like, this is a really great time if you're like looking for a new job to apply, if you are looking to like expand your creativity, take a course, like this is going to be a time where you're very receptive to all of these things, because there's that movement energy to better yourself and to, like open that business, take that leap, go after it. This is going to be a good time for you. But there's also the sense of needing to heal. So be mindful of the energy of I can't do this, coming forward and trying to knock you off stride. Because again, you have the energies of kings behind you. There's greatness in you during this week. And, way longer than just this week. So just know that. But it's going to be more prominent. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of your positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of you. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Remember, mute if you are sensitive. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Virgo, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.